That sounded stupid. 3. Oh! Today I'm gonna make 3 pages in Moriah Elizabeth's Create This book. Yeah. Please enjoy it. Okay, so here I am. I'm just gonna start with opening the pages up, and I'm gonna flip to the lists page, which is things you like and things you don't like. Alright, so today I'm gonna be making this page with these magazines here. I'm gonna do stamps that I do like and stamps that I don't like. So, here we have my washi tape that I'll be using. So I'm just going to start here. I'm just going to start putting washi tape on the page, and then I'm going to use this bit of glue here and just put the stamps down. Later I will be putting tape over them, but I'm just going to put glue now just to keep them in place. So I've used most of these stamps before, the ones that I like because, you know, I like them. The one that has the image of a lady on it, that one I have not used, but I would like to buy them because they're really cute. But I've used all the other sets of stamps. I just think they're really cute, or they're really pretty. Like the otter one, I love otters. They're my favorite animal. Alright, moving on to the things I don't like. Alright, so the reason I chose to do this page is because I am on post-crossing. I mail a lot of letters and packages to different people, and so I guess like stamps matter to me to a certain degree, and so I thought it'd be super fun to make this page of stamps I like and stamps I don't like. Just putting tape over that now, and here's the final product. I'm actually pretty happy with this. It's simple but really cute. Alright, so now we're starting with the Create a Switch page. I'm starting this by drawing an ice cream cone, and you'll be able to see the switch soon. So, I will be doing a strawberry ice cream cone because, I don't know, that's just like my first idea when I think of an ice cream cone, honestly. Alright, so for the switch, I am drawing a cute little, like, monster type character. I kind of got inspired by there's a Lalaloopsy that I own who has like a little pet that kind of looks like this little monster, except the monster has button eyes and like a little X for a mouth, and I thought it'd be super cute to make a little fluff ball jumping out of the cone. So instead of just being a random ice cream cone, it's a random ice cream cone with a monster, because why not? And here's where I'm starting drawing in the hole in the cone. Essentially what I'm going to be drawing here is that there is a hole inside the ice cream cone itself where a bunch of ice cream will be leaking out. I also tried to make a hole on the other side of the ice cream, like somebody took a bite out of it and then was like, oh crap, there's a monster in it. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't bite their ice cream. Personally, I do, so I put a tiny bite in it. I will be using a combination of macaroni yellow and warm brown to start off the cone color. So the warm brown was like super crusty and it didn't want to come out. Eventually I did get some out. I kind of had to scrape it out of the bottom, but I got it there. So I'll just be filling in the cone here. What I did was I kind of painted it in like a checkers style so that I could still remember where I wanted my lines to go. And so I kind of painted in the lines whilst I was painting in the squares. It was kind of roundabout, admittedly, but it got the job done. Now I'm using the color Java to paint in the lines on the cone, and I will also be continuing to paint in the squares, so I'll kind of go back and forth between adjusting the squares and then adjusting the lines so that everything looks nice. Alright, I'm using that same color Java to fill in behind the ice cream in the crack in the cone. So I'll just be filling in that back, kind of like a shadow for it. And then after that, I'm actually going to begin painting in the ice cream dripping out of the cone, as well as just finishing up a few cracks around it to look like it actually broke. For the ice cream, I'm going to be using the color Fire Coral, and I also made this custom mixed color. It's just some random thing I put in a baby food jar, which I did clean out, by the way. I swear it's not disgusting. I'll also be using Opera Rose, which is my super fancy paint that I bought. I used it for a painting I made previously. I don't think it's the fanciest, but it was definitely the most expensive one I bought. And in case you're wondering about that baby food jar, that was my cat's. He likes turkey flavored baby food, and I needed a container, so that's what I did. The color I'm using for the ice cream itself is mostly Fire Coral. I actually didn't end up using that much of the Opera Rose. I felt like it was just too fluorescent for what I was doing, and it looked ridiculous, so I did end up covering a lot of that up. I got the colors Grape, and I'm also using the color Violet, and then I'm using Slick Paint and also the shade Grape. The Slick Paint is designed for fabric, but I was just kind of using it for a light outline for some stuff, so I kind of just globbed it onto the ends a bit. In the finished product, it's not that noticeable, however, it is there. It's just not very notable. Violet is the main color that I used for the little monster character. I also used a bit of the grape as well, of course, but I really like the lighter kind of purple in the monster. I feel like it really complemented the pink, because it was it kind of makes you think of one of those I don't know, those Barbie dolls you get where it's this ridiculous shade of purple combined with this absurd shade of pink, and it's wow, that's a lot. Maybe a little too much, but in this one I feel like it made the whole painting just pop out at your face or something. I actually really liked how this one turned out though. Alright, I'm going to be painting in the whites of his eyes right here. I'll also be painting in his mouth, which will be nice and like pink. I'll be actually using that really fluorescent pink for his mouth. It wasn't like my favorite thing, but I don't think it turned out too terrible, so yeah. Sorry, that was a tick. But I think that his teeth, I did end up making them less pointy and sharp. I kind of made them be a little bit more like some cute little baby teeth, so they weren't as like, oh my gosh, he's gonna kill you with his teeth. But I think his face was quite cute. So, yeah, I will be painting in his like eyeballs with some nice little irises. I also outlined him in black. Initially, I wanted to do a light purple, but I felt like it just wasn't intense enough because on the ice cream cone, you got like this super bright pink and you have this dark brown, and then you have like this black just like all over. Just like the light purple just didn't work, so I used the black because I didn't have any better shade of purple. So yeah, and then I will be off camera. I did fix his eyeballs because you can still see part of the white in them. Now I'm just gonna cut him out here and tape him into the book. I used packing tape for this. I think it turned out super nice. And then I will be on the other side adding washi tape and then just basically explaining the process of how I wrote, or like how I painted everything and how it's a switch, because my rule is to add washi tape to every single page. So I hope you like this page. So I actually painted this next thing a few weeks ago. This is Draculaura. I did it for the Create Nostalgia page. And this was before I actually started recording or filming things, but it's one of my favorites and I wanted to show it.